What's cracking, mother truckers? Welcome back to the Backwoods broadcast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Holy dick, what are we doing right now? Well, honestly, I wasn't really wanting to film this dick or record this. Well, actually, for you mother truckers listening on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever the tits I put this, you guys won't see, but I'm in the dip room right now, as I like to call it, the main Outlaw dip room. For you guys watching on YouTube, you guys see I'm in here. Didn't really want to do the podcast here, but, I was like, dude, everywhere else in my house is like a sumbitchin' mess, and kind of just wanted to do it somewhere that has good lighting and not do too much work. So we're doing it here. This one isn't going to be too long. I kind of wanted to just give an intro to what the hell this channel is all about, what the hell this podcast is all about. And some of you guys might be listening on iTunes. Some of you guys might be listening on wherever the tits, or just watching on YouTube. And kind of just wanted to explain myself. So first off, my name is Jared Outlaw. What's cracking, mother truckers? How you doing? Yes, you probably know me from my YouTube channel, Outlaw, and my second channel, my vlog channel, Live the Thrill. Yes, I've been doing videos on YouTube for a long freaking time. So there's a little intro for you, okay? This podcast was made basically because I travel a lot, and I meet a lot of interesting people out there. And my thing about it was, I wish I could not just record this and make a video with them, a regular 10-minute video that I usually upload on YouTube, but I want to have like a long-form conversation with them like we usually do in real life, but record the sumbitch and not be all professional and like, oh, dude, so where were you born? So where did you grow up? Did your dad beat you as a child? No, dude. Nobody wants to hear that freaking crap, man. This ain't CNN from 1984, dude. This ain't 60 Minutes, bruh. So, just wanted to come out with a freaking badass broadcast that basically we just talk with different people from different walks of life and have a good conversation with them and have some fun while doing it, you know what I'm saying? Now, not every single time is going to be, with a guest, I reckon, but I kind of wanted to just come on here and explain everything to y'all. So, today is freaking November 8th. You guys are probably listening to this on a different day, but I am, me and Brolaw's behind the camera here, behind the audio equipment, and we're about to go to Missouri tomorrow to finish off my last whitetail hunt of the year, which it will probably be. Well, I might hunt one more time in Texas, but I'm thinking Missouri might be my last one. I've had a pretty good hunting year so far. I've already got a couple deer down, got an antelope down, so my freezer's, it's getting up there, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me while I drink this strawberry lemonade kombucha. Y'all might be saying, what the hell, Outlaw drinks kombucha? What the hell is kombucha? Well, I've been drinking a lot of kombucha lately for the gut health. Makes me feel good inside, man. Really does make me feel good when I drink this shit. This one is Hum, which is probably my favorite one I've tried. It tastes real good. A little bit of sugar in it, but it's not too bad for you. It tastes like vinegar, like, pretty much. I mean, the first time I ever tried it, Old Miss Outlaw, my girlfriend had me try it, and I was like, what the dick is this? That is disgusting. It's like drinking straight vinegar. But like regular kombucha, like not flavored, just gross as hell. But it's good for you, I reckon. So I've been drinking a lot of that lately. I've been going to the gym a lot, dude. Freaking just getting ripped. You guys can't see because you're either listening on iTunes or some bitch and wearing my hoodie. I'm not a show off, I'm pretty humble guy. So, but yeah, what else is going on, man? Freaking just uploaded a couple videos to the Outlaw channel, letting everybody know about this sumbitch. So hopefully there's sumbitches from that sumbitch to watch this sumbitch, and they get an understanding of what this sumbitch is all about. Apologize for that. Apologize for all the cussing. But I think what I want this to be is a place for people to come and hang out and watch long-form content, pretty much, and just tube in, There's no set schedule for this. I'd like to at least release one a week, at least, and then hopefully do more and shit. I travel a lot. I've been traveling a lot lately, filming podcasts with a bunch of other people. So I've got one that should be up right after this one that I uploaded to Outlaw already with Dale Brisby, the greatest bull rider of all time, boy. And So I did a podcast with him about an hour and a half long. It was a good one, dude. We got in deep, man. And you guys got to see a little bit behind the Outlaw character and a little bit behind the Dale Brisby character as well. So it's a pretty cool podcast. Make sure to give that one a listen for shizzle. And then I've got another podcast coming with the Hushin' Boys when I went there to Utah. I did a podcast with Eric and B-Mac over there, which that's a really good podcast. We basically go down the rabbit hole on what happened on that hunt. There was a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't even film that happened, and it's a crazy cool podcast, so that one will be up as well, probably in the next week or so you guys stay tuned for that. But if you guys are listening on iTunes or Google Play, Stitcher, whatever, if you guys don't mind, give me a review on there and rate it. Like, give me 5 stars if you can, and just give me an honest review on what you guys think. I'd like to build that up a little bit, get up on the charts, see how we can do with this damn thing. Starting this new podcast. Hope you guys do dig it. But, yeah, so Brella and I are going to leave tomorrow, going to Missouri. We're going to try to get us a whitetail down. We are basically there for 4 days, and the weather's going to be absolutely perfect. And by perfect, I mean 20 degrees and cold, so the deer should be moving. And then after that, we drive all the way back. We're driving there. We drive all the way back, and then Brola and I leave again for California because we have my movie, The Dip Run. Yes, I made a movie, and it comes out, or the red carpet premiere, and the first showing is November 17th in Corona, California. And if you guys are listening to this right now and you don't have tickets yet, you guys should go and get tickets if you're in that area, or if you want to fly out there, drive out there. You guys can come to the red carpet premiere. We do have tickets available. So just go to, I don't know, just go somewhere on my Instagram, or I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the description box of this video if you guys are watching it, but it's smarturl.it/diprun tickets. So if you guys want to get tickets, you go there. But I've also got the link everywhere else on my social media. So, and then the actual movie comes out on November 20th on Amazon for rent and to buy, and then we'll have DVDs and Blu-rays as well. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, dude. Burla and I are flying to Cali right after we get back from Missouri, and it's going to be insane because we're going to be filming another podcast with the whole cast there, kind of giving you guys a behind the scenes of everything that what happened filming the Dip Run and all the crazy stories that ensued. So that should be interesting and entertaining. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't like doing podcasts by myself because it feels really weird. I just kind of wanted to make this to kind of update you guys on what this deal is. And I'm not really going to call this the first one. This is going to kind of just be the intro. I think Dale Brisby, he was my first guest, so I might as well call that number 1. And then the Hushin' guys will be number 2. And then we will be having a lot more podcasts coming your way, man. The Backwoods broadcast, that's right. So, yeah, I hope you guys dig it. But what else, bro? What else we got going on, dude? We got freaking the movie. We have been doing so much shit lately. What else, man? Sighted in the rifles today. Dude, bro, I wasn't there. Okay, first of all, I just bought this new rifle, and I spent oh, dude, I know what to talk about. Oh, dude, I got some shit right now. Oh, I got some shit, bro. I spent an ungodly amount of money, because I'm going to Missouri for rifle season, right? Spent an ungodly amount of money on this new 7mm Rem Mag. It's a Christensen Arms, carbon fiber, fluted barrel, fluted bolt. Dude, I mean, this thing is sexy, right? It's the Ridgeline series, I think. Got a custom paint job on the thing. It looks tits. It weighs nothing, right? And then I put old Vortex Viper PST 525 by 50 on there. One of the biggest scopes Vortex makes. Put it up on the rifle, right? You think this thing would just be deadly, you know? I buy this right before my Utah hunt. I kind of bought it for that because I'm like, dude, I want to sight this thing in and I want to shoot out to like 1,000 yards. Not that I would shoot an animal at 1,000 yards. I don't think I would ever do that, strictly because there's just too many things going on that could injure an animal. But I just wanted to like go to the range and shoot at 1,000 yards. It'd be cool, right? Like a sniper or something. Well, I go to sight this rifle in and notice that my scope was moving every time I shot. I was like, why is my scope moving? That's not. What is wrong with this microphone? Why does it keep sinking? Just the whole time. It's like sinking down on me. Oh, dude, the thing's about to come off, man. Holy dick. Let me freaking tighten that sumbitch up, man. Holy dick. What the? Oh, dude, we're having technical difficulties right now. Help me, bro, law. Help me. Here we go. Dude, there we go. Is that better? Yeah. Here we go. Maybe it's too high now. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I go and freaking go sight this rifle in, and the sumbitch and scope is moving like a dick. It starts sliding back and forth. I'm like, what the freaking dick, dude? Are you kidding me? Sumbitch has mounted the scope, and they didn't even tighten the screws down. I'm like, what the hell? So I tightened them. So it was just the outer rings, just the actual ring screws, the big ones on the well, I guess it depends, but on the left side of mine. And I tightened them down with a flathead, and then I didn't have any time. So I just drove to Utah, and the day before the hunt, I took it to their range and was going to mess with it, right? And so what I did was I started shooting it there, and everything should be tight now because I tightened it. Just the outer screws. I shoot it one time. The freaking thing, like, just completely comes out of the rings. Like, they didn't even tighten the Allens down, the little Allens. And I'm just like, you got to be freaking kidding me, dude. So it's getting to the end of the day in Utah. I'm like, well, I can't even use this rifle. Luckily, I was with the Hushin guys, and they let me use another rifle. I told this story on the Hushin podcast. But anyways, I get back to Colorado. This is what I didn't tell on the other podcast. Is I get back to Colorado. I go back to the shop that did it, and I was like, yo, like the scope, I couldn't even hunt with it. Like, you guys didn't tighten down the scope. What they did, I bet you what they did is they gave it to me to check my eye relief, and they were like, okay, you're good. And then they just forgot to tighten everything down. That's what they did. I guarantee it. And so then I freaking go, they tighten everything down with Loctite, right? A week goes by. I go to the range. This is yesterday. Get to the range. I shoot one time. Fucking scope falls off. Dude. They didn't tighten the freaking thing to the rail. Like, they did it to the scope, and then they didn't tighten it to the actual rail, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me? What the dick? So I take it to the gunsmith that was at this range, and I was like, hey, dude, can you just put some Loctite in here and just freaking screw these sons of bitches down? Obviously, it is a 7mm Rem mag, and you have those little bit of problems, I guess, with a high-powered rifle, but you shouldn't have that, right? Brand new freaking thing. I'm like, dude, I can't even shoot this thing. I've been in the range 20 times. I can't even shoot this thing straight. Finally tightens it down. Got it sighted in a day. It is beautiful. But here's the funny thing. Got this really expensive, nice-ass rifle, right? It's taken me forever to sight this thing in. I'm like making sure the scope's not freaking, shaking and all this crap and doing all this weird shit like it was before. I pull the old trusty dirty 30 out. The old 30-30, the old Marlin. The one that I shot my biggest buck from Kentucky, Krabby with. And many a does. Put a lot of food on the table with that rifle. Pull this sumbitch out. First time. I haven't shot it in over a year. 100 yards. Direct freaking bullseye. 100 yards direct bullseye. First shot out the package. I'm like, what? I'm like, I ain't shooting no more. I shot that one shot. I ain't shooting no more. That's the rifle I'm freaking hunting with, dude. Not this goddamn freaking altogether over $5,000 rifle that I bought. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm sticking with the old trusty, dusty, dirty 30, boy. That's the one I'm taking to Missouri with. Well, I'm taking both, but the old dirty 30, man. 100 yards, direct bullseye, first shot. You can't beat it, boy. You can't beat it. Also, yesterday was a horrible day. I figure I will tell you guys this really quick because before I get out of here, I don't want to make this thing too long, but Brolaw doesn't even know this, actually. He knows yesterday was a bad day. There was a lot of other things that I can't really talk about and that I'll talk about in the future. But this thing is what set it all off in the morning. So on Instagram, I've been trying to get the name at Outlaw forever, for like 2 years. And the at Outlaw handle, so it's just Outlaw, right? Right now it's at Jared Outlaw. And I've been in contact with the guy for like 2 years, and he just wouldn't sell it. And he was asking too much and all this crap. So I basically get in contact with him, and for like a month he's been, okay, I'll sell it to you. let's do it. And, you know, with how these transactions go, you pretty much got to PayPal them. You got to talk to them personally and everything like that. And then, you know, to getting a website name or domain, it's the same as getting like a website domain name or whatever. So after 2 years of hard work bothering this dude, he finally wants to sell it to me. Get on the phone with him early in the morning. And he accepts we have sex. We basically had sex. He accepts. Oh my gosh, can't talk. He accepts my payment for $5,000. Yes, I'm disclosing the amount. I paid $5,000 for the Outlaw name. But mind you, that's pretty, for that common of a name that everybody wants. You know, I think he probably could have gotten more. But I was just, you know, I told him we just have been in contact for a long time. I tried to get it on Twitter, and the guy wanted 25 G's. I know there's a couple people that have gotten domain names that have paid over 6 figures for domain names. For their name is at like .com. 100 G's, dude. Over. There's no way. 5 G's was my top, okay? That still like made me sick. I was just like, my gosh, can't believe I'm paying for this name. But I figured, you know, like the @Outlaw name on Instagram, that's cool. I'll get it. I feel like I'd get more followers. People would be like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, he's got @Outlaw. That's cool. When I comment on people's pictures, they'd be like, whoa, this dude's serious. Let me follow him, you know? Maybe it'd help me get verified for once. Instagram, you sons of dicks. So, transaction goes through. He gets the money. We're still on the phone. He gives me the login to his Instagram, and I'm going to switch the name over. I'm not buying his page. I'm switching the name over. Now, I did some research because I'm like, hey, I don't want to like switch the name over and then like somebody take it. So I found out some tricks and stuff like that to do it like the fastest possible. Basically, touching the buttons at the same time. You got your Instagram now up on your computer, and then you got the other one on your phone ready to go. And you basically change both of them at the same time, and it'll be good to go, right? So I just paid this guy $5,000. There's no turning back now. He gives me his info, everything like that, and I go to change the name. I change the @Outlaw to something else, and then @JaredOutlaw on Instagram to @Outlaw. And, oh man, this puts a bad taste in my mouth. Both. Everything at the same time. There's no way. It was like 7:30 in the morning too. Like it was early. And everything was good. I did a lot of research too. Like I was just like making sure everything was good. And pushed the button and somebody took it. Somebody just took it right out from under me. It had to be less than a second. And like that's it, $5,000 down the drain. There's no way I can get it back. Whoever has that outlaw name now, they have the rights to it, and I can't. It's not something that I can contact Instagram about because they don't they look down upon that. You know what I mean? Selling names and shit like that. So I go and find out who got it. Did a little research. And I wish I would have known this before. I don't know what the best way to do it would be. Dude, it freaking sucks. But it was an Indonesian guy, no profile picture or anything like that. And then I found out what throttling was. Throttling is like all these like Indonesian, Japanese, Chinese companies or whatever that basically have like a hacker system basically that just like puts it every millisecond, like puts in for that name every millisecond. So whatever it comes up, they get it, and then they go and take that name and they sell it on the black market to somebody for freaking probably triple what I bought it for. So it's like I'm like messaging the guy who got it, but of course, you know, it's you can't get in contact with those people. They don't give a shit. So I literally, within a millisecond, just $5,000 down the drain. Like, dude, $5,000, bro, down the drain. It hurts so bad. It hurt my soul. It still hurts. I don't even know what to say, honestly. I'm just like, still trying to get over it. I yesterday I was so depressed at that point, and then like my scope fell off, and then a whole bunch of other shit happened. I was like, dude, this is like one of the worst days I've had in a long time. But you gotta stay positive, man. I think about like other people going through shit, and I'm like, dude, I'm good, dude. Even though I just lost $5,000. Fuck that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. If you guys know anything about trying to get that sumbitch back, you let me know. But just figured I'd share that little bit of information for you. So, if you're having a bad day, maybe you didn't lose $5,000 like I did. I don't know. Freaking sucked. But, well, that's pretty much what's going on with us. We're going to go try to get another deer down. We'll probably film a podcast there, see what's going on. We'll make some vidges. If you guys aren't subscribed to my Outlaw channel, make sure to tube in over there. Monday, I'm dropping some big freaking news. Can't wait for that. And then, of course, like I said, get ready for the Dip Run movie coming out. And we got a bunch of other cool shit, dude. Holidays are here, man. It's getting cold outside. I'm wearing my hoodie right now. It's cold, but man, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're watching on YouTube, the Backwoods broadcast. Hit subscribe, and then stay tuned with more podcasts coming. And I think we're going to be doing quite a bit. I want to try to do a couple a week, if not more, for sure. But and then, of course, like I said, it's on iTunes. You guys can go download it on there, Google Play for Android users, Stitcher. We'll have it up on Spotify and SoundCloud soon. I know some people are talking about that, so we'll do that, man. Want to do this forever. Glad it's finally here and in your ear. Ooh, that rhymed. Oh my gosh, the audio sounds so crispy. By the way, for you guys watching the Dale Brisby podcast, the audio sounds like shit because we bought, here's some more money that I dropped that I never got back. We freaking bought these microphones that were USB, and they were pieces of shit, and they were expensive, but they were pieces of shit, and it sounded like crap, so we had to use the camera audio. So for you guys wondering why the Dale Brisby podcast doesn't sound as good as this, it's because we were just working out some nicks and crannies. So I apologize for that. But everything from here on out should be good. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and I reckon we'll catch you on the dip side. Later.